something that rarely happens, especially in high school sports. We have exclusive video of a game that will be remembered for decades.
Collecting money for a haircut? Why, this RHS teacher did just that. And have you heard this on the radio before? And you may be hearing it in there. We have the results for the 1079 The End contest to get Dev here at Roseville High School. TigerCast News on March 12, 2012 begins now.
From the Eye of the Tiger, this is TigerCast News with Brooke, Lusk, and Daniel Wetter.
Hello, I'm Daniel Wetter.
And I'm Brooke Lusk.
We want to begin with breaking news today on the effort to get Dev here at Roseville High School. As part of the Detention with Dev contest put on by 1079 The End, it does appear that Roseville will in fact have Detention with Dev. The news was announced this morning on 1079's The Wake Up Call, and Dev will be here on March 19th. That's a week from today. And if you're wondering who Dev is, she has been at the top of the charts many times. Her most recent popular song was In the Dark. She has also been featured in Like a G6 and Backseat. And an interesting tidbit about Dev is that she is actually from the area, growing up in Manteca, which is just south of Stockton. We will keep you up to date on all the details about this. Just go to eyeofthetigernews.com and like the Eye of the Tiger on Facebook for more updates. We will also be live streaming the concert to our website. Just stay tuned to our Facebook page for more details on that. And we will have exclusive video of when Dev is here. So now, I think this could be a really exciting time for Roseville, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. This event will definitely go down in RHS history.
Yeah, and I think, it's not very often when you get a celebrity here at Roseville, so this could be an exciting time.
And this is not the only exciting thing to happen to Roseville in the past couple days. Senior Mark Reese, the varsity baseball pitcher, as well as an anchor of the TigerCast Tiger Highlights, threw a no-hitter against Pioneer High School at Rayleigh Field on Thursday. This is nothing short of a rare feat, especially for a high school team.
And Mark joins us now for an interview about his big game. So now, what were you feeling during the game?
We just had a primary goal to go out there and get the win. Playing under the lights at Rayleigh Field, kind of gets the nerves going. But, at the end of the day, we did our job, and, that was most important.
And what were you kind of feeling towards the end of the game when you could kind of tell it could be a no-hitter?
Tried to take it one pitch at a time. In baseball, anything can happen at any time. Dylan McBride caught a great game. It's really easy to get in a rhythm when you have a catcher of his caliber behind the dish, and we were on the same page all night, and defense had my back every single play. So as a pitcher, it really builds your confidence when you know your team's there for you.
And I think it's safe to say that Mark will be going down in Roseville's history for the next few decades at least. So thanks, Mark, for joining us. You can catch him and Dalton Blazer on Tiger Highlights. Just go to eyeofthetigernews.com/Tiger Highlights to see those. Some students have been collecting money around campus for a haircut. That's right, a haircut. RHS teacher Jim Bennett had been collecting money for his haircut, which he got on Saturday at the Galleria Mall. All of the donations are going to St. Baldrick's Foundation, which helps kids with various forms of cancer.
I just figured it was something I could do. I really liked what they did with the Loves and Locks, but I don't have 10 inches of hair to donate to a kid who's lost their hair. So this was another way of helping kids with cancer, and obviously fund money, raise money to research for it.
Bennett said they expect to raise about $300. Some of his students were able to help with the fundraising effort.
We're collecting change for children with cancer. Yeah, because he's shaving his head.
Moving on to other stories. If you're in PE right now, some of the rules regarding lockers have been changed. We go to Keaton Landenberger for more information.
There have been a few changes to the PE locker room policy, especially in the boys' locker room. Now students are being assigned to the big lockers in addition to the previously assigned small lockers. This change, according to assistant principal Jason Wilson, can be attributed to the fight that happened here a year ago. They say this new policy will reinforce student responsibility, help students find stolen property, and overall create a better locker room experience. I'm Keaton Landenberger reporting.
Thank you, Keaton. Have you ever parked in the administration lot? Well, for those of you who have, you may have gotten a ticket. Officer Carlos Cortez says he has had to call out the police department a few times this past month to come out and issue parking tickets to non-permitted vehicles.
Yes, I believe parking enforcement came out here last week, and they'll be coming out periodically just to check to make sure that everybody does have their proper permits to park. Because sometimes there's teachers that forget their permits as well. We are having a situation where there's hardly any parking spots available for the staff.
He says those tickets could cost students up to hundreds of dollars. That's an amount no one would like to pay. So Officer Cortez is advising students to park in the correct lots as well as exercising general traffic safety.
Speaking of traffic safety, there was an assembly 2 weeks ago on the importance of not texting and driving. The assembly was put on by student government in cooperation with Officer Cortez. Just listen to some of the video shown during the assembly that was very emotional.
Distracted driving kills. Safe driving starts with you.
I did get feedback from students just wondering, was it boring, was it good? And a lot of people said that they really enjoyed it. They said they cried or almost started crying a few times just because, the videos are really sad and they did touch other people's hearts. So that's what we're hoping to get out of this.
Students were also able to pledge not to text and drive after the assembly was over. And in more student government news, teacher Lindsay Parker attended an annual California Association of Directors of Activities convention last week. She came back with a larger desire to give back to the community and the world. We spoke with sophomore David Keeler, who is a member of student government, about the way he gives back.
My family sponsors a child in Haiti, the same birthday that I do. There's a catalog that you can get that you order stuff for your child in Haiti, and you can buy him a sheep and stuff. And when you buy him something, they send you back a video with him receiving it. It's really powerful and it's kind of cool.
And these activities are just some of the ways student government hopes to lead Roseville and not just put on events. And some really good news for FBLA, which stands for Future Business Leaders of America. All of the members of the club here at Roseville High School will be going to the state competition based on their performance in the Northern Section Conference just recently. They will be headed to Southern California in late April for the state competition.
Before we leave today, we wanted to let you know that you're missing out on some RHS sports highlights and analysis from Mark Reese and Dalton Blazer. But don't worry, you can find the TigerCast Tiger Highlights on eyeofthetigernews.com/Tiger Highlights. There you can catch some video from the baseball game that was held at Rayleigh Field on Thursday, plus all the latest scores.
That wraps up this TigerCast. Remember to check out our website, eyeofthetigernews.com, for all of the latest news and sports, and like us on Facebook. There you'll be able to get updates on Deb's upcoming appearance here at Roseville. I'm Daniel Wetter.
And I'm Brooke Lusk. See you next time.